Good morning students. Yesterday we have discussed about the rate of the reaction. Now let us see factors affecting the rate of reaction. So generally in this we will be having in factors affecting rate of reaction, nature of the reactant, next concentration of reactants, temperature of the reaction, surface area, catalyst. In the reaction. So these are the factors we are going to discuss in the rate of the reaction. Now let us see first of all nature of the reactants. Our first factor is nature of the reactant. So we have already discussed in the rate of the reaction that ionic compounds and covalent compounds. Means what here? The reactions taking place between ionic compounds is faster than the reaction taking place between covalent compounds. See what is nature of the reactants whenever the ionic compounds is there. So we have seen the examples also here. This is for ionic compounds. NaCl plus AgNO3 gives rise to AgCl plus NaNO3. Next one CH3 COOH plus C2H5OH in the presence of acids. So you will be getting CH3 COO C2H5 plus H2O. Means what here? This one is a ionic reaction and this one is a covalent reaction. Okay, so if you have observed, so these reactions will form faster than this reaction. Why? Because if you have taken this covalent reaction, so this covalent reaction is a bond forming and bond breaking takes place. Okay, so whenever the covalent involves breaking of the bonds and also forming of new covalent bonds, what happens? Between the atoms of the products, these reactions are very slow reaction. But coming to here, in ionic compounds, there is no breaking and making of bonds, if you have observed. So that's why we say that reaction taking place between ionic compounds is faster than the reaction taking place between the covalent bond. And why? Because covalent compounds undergo bond formation and breaking of the bonds. So this is about the first factor. Now let us see about next one, concentration of reactants. Concentration of reactants. So effect of concentration of reactants. So here rate of reaction increases whenever the rate of reaction increases, automatically concentration of the reactants increases. According to law of mass action, what we can say? According to law of mass action, rate is directly proportional to product of the concentration of reactants. Means, for example, if you have taken AA plus BB gives rise to CC plus DD. So this is the reaction we are taking. So here rate is directly proportional to concentration of A to the power A, concentration of B to the power B. So here what we can say here, this is a product of concentration of reaction is nothing but square brackets indicate concentration to the power A moles you are getting. So R is nothing but what here? This all will be calculated in order of the reaction. So if you have observed, whenever the rate of the reaction increasing, automatically the concentration of products also increasing. If suppose if you have taken in a beaker solution, so this is having 0.01, this is having some 0.03 concentration. So whenever we are increasing, automatically the concentration, so what happens here, the rate also increases. Why? Because according to law of mass action, we will be saying the concentration of the reactant. Now let us see about temperature. Our next factor is what here? Temperature. So this is about concentration of reactants. Next factor is temperature. So here temperature generally. So whenever the rate of reaction, here also rate of reaction increases, temperature increases. So when we speak about rate of reaction is nothing but what here, the decrease in concentration of reactants per unit time will be same, or increase in concentration of products per unit time. So wherever we see the rate of reaction is dealing with the time. So automatically what happens here, whenever the rate of the reaction increases, temperature also increases. So here the specific rate K of a reaction is always double to the for every 10 degrees rise in temperature. So whenever you increase 10 degrees temperature, so what happens, the rate will be doubled. Here whatever the specific rate we are taking, that one will become double. So means what here, for many reactions like this only. So you will be getting this equation, K T degree centigrade plus 10 degree centigrade by K degree centigrade is equals to 2. See what I have told you here, the specific rate of a reaction is doubled for 10 degrees rise in temperature. So whenever for every 10 degrees rise in temperature, so automatically the specific rate of a reaction will become what here? 2. So then normally, generally means what we can say here, for some reaction the ratio will be 3. So we can say 2 or 3 we can say. Okay, so the ratio of the two specific rates measure the temperature which differ by 10 degrees centigrade. That one we call it as temperature coefficient of the reaction. What is temperature coefficient of the reaction? The ratio of the, means the ratio of the two specific rates which is measured the temperature differ by 10 degrees centigrade. We call it as what here? Temperature coefficient. The ratio of two specific rates, the ratio of two specific rates measured at temperature that differ by 10 degrees centigrade. What here? The ratio of two specific rates which is measured at temperature which is differed by the 10 degrees centigrade. We call it as what here? Temperature coefficient. Okay. So normally let us take T is equals to 25 degrees centigrade. T degrees centigrade. So you will be getting T plus 10 degrees centigrade is equals to what? 35 degrees centigrade. Why? Because when you add this one we are taking 25. So 25 plus 10, 35 degrees centigrade we are getting. So generally we will be getting here the mathematical relation between specific rate and another parameter, activation energy. The relation between specific rate and activation energy, which is known as EA. Activation energy EA of a reaction temperature is given by Arrhenius equation. Okay, so the relation between, here we are speaking about specific rate and activation energy. So according to this, specific equation is equals to A into e to the power minus exponential EA by RT. So this one we call it as what here? Arrhenius equation. So where K is equals to what? Specific rate constant. A is nothing but here Arrhenius factor. EA is nothing but activation energy. R is nothing but gas constant in. T is nothing but here temperature in kelvins. Okay, so if you apply log to this equation, so you will get what here? Log K 2.303 log K is equals to 2.303 log A minus EA by RT. Why? Because we are removing. If E come this side, what happens? Log. So if log means what here? 2.303 log is equals to log A into minus EA by RT. So if suppose if log go this side means it will become exponential term. Okay, so that's why the exponential term if it comes here log. So if we are taking different temperature and specific rate constant, then we are getting this equation as automatically log K2 by K1 is equals to minus EA 2.303 R 1 by T2 minus 1 by T1 we are getting. Okay, so this is about the, for example, so here the A is nothing but constant, so that is a Arrhenius factor. So that Arrhenius factors is eliminated. So we are taking with a different temperature. Okay, so generally whenever we are applying log plus log a, we are getting, so log a is nothing but what here, slope. If you taken in the graph, we will be getting like this. The graph is on x-axis we are taking 1 by t, on y-axis we are taking log k. So you will be getting a straight line, which this distance we call it as intercept, which is known as log a. This one we say it as slope minus EA by 2.303 R. Okay, so this is about the graph we are getting. So here, whenever the, if you have observed, whenever the temperature is increasing, automatically what happens, the rate constant is also increasing, rate of the reaction is also increasing. So means what here, it is directly proportional, temperature is directly proportional to the rate of the reaction. Okay, so now let us see one specific surface area. What is next factor? Surface area. Surface area means what here, the molecules whatever it is present, it will become colliding, means collision will become. So means what means here, for example, if you have taken a wood or a chalk, wood or chalk if you have taken, so if you see this one, this is a large molecule. So afterwards what happens, this wood is made into a powder. Okay, so means what, small molecules. If you have observed clearly, I have taken wood, large molecule, so which is made into a small molecules, these wood particles. Okay, so means what, it is a wood powder. So what happens here, whenever you burn this one, whenever you keep it in, what happens, the reaction will start. So automatically it will become, compared to this one will become the, sorry, I have told reverse, this is a small molecule, this is a large molecule. So whenever you burn this wood powder, automatically what happens, the reaction starts. So by this what we can say means here, surface area increases, the rate of reaction also increases. See here, surface area, what is the next factor, surface area. So we are taking example as wood, a piece of wood we are taking, which is a small molecule. That wood can be converted into powder. When you do that wood as a powder, or chalk piece if you have do powder, so how it will be, it will become more. Okay, means large molecule it is becoming. So means what here, whenever the powder, or whenever you keep it in hot condition, means whenever you are heating that one, so automatically what happen, the reaction is starting. So means what we can say, the surface area is, compared to this will occupy more surface area. Yes or no? This in somewhere we can keep it in a place, but this powder required more place. So means what, whenever the surface area is increasing, rate of reaction also increases. So this is about surface area. So next we can see about effect of catalyst. What is the next factor? Effect of catalyst. So effect of catalyst. So catalyst, what is the definition of catalyst? Generally, catalyst is nothing but here, which speed up the reaction but does not participate. The catalyst participate in the reaction but not consumed in the reaction, we can say. So here it increases the rate of the reaction. Catalyst increases what here? Rate of the reaction without undergoing any chemical change till the end of the reaction. So we can say that Here reaction taking place at slowly at room temperature. Means by adding another substance, what happens, the automatically small amount of the reaction mixture increases. Means the substance which is known as catalyst. So here the catalyst means what, here the catalyst definition is increases the rate of reaction without undergoing any chemical change till the end of the reaction. So in some reactions, what happens, the rate of the reaction is directly proportional to concentration of the catalyst. So here what happens, when catalyst increases, rate of reaction also increases. So let us take example here. 2KClO3 in the presence of MnO2. So what happens, 2KCl plus O2. So what I have told you definition, it increases the rate of the reaction. This is a slow reaction. To increase this reaction, we are adding a catalyst, manganese oxide. Okay. So it is not participating in the reaction. But what happening? It is increasing the rate of the reaction. We call it as what here? Catalyst. So we will be having in catalyst very low activation energy. So pressure of the gases, volume of the vessel and also substances, so which will react some of the reactions. So here whenever you take the graph, on x-axis you will be getting some reaction coordinate. Here you will be getting potential energy, some energy. Okay, so this one we call it as without catalyst. With the catalyst, this one we say it as without catalyst. So what happens whenever it increases rate of reaction, by changing the path of the reaction, means what, whenever we are having some activation energy, lower activation energy in presence of catalyst, so it is having some activation. What is activation energy is nothing but, here activation energy is nothing but whenever the energy, means activation energy means what, the minimum the extra energy is required here for the molecules to collide, okay, to activate molecules, that one we call it as activation energy. So here whenever the molecules are colliding, it requires extra energy, minimum extra energy is sufficient to collide molecules, so that one we call it as activation energy here. So whenever we are taking the graph, this part we call it as what, here the temperature at which, means this area is shown from the molecules reacting at temperature T, and here this one is T plus 10 degrees centigrade if we calculate in temperatures. So this part we call it as activation energy. So means what, it requires extra energy. So it is having, in catalyst it is having lower activation energy, lower activation energy. Why? Because here in presence of the catalyst, so instead of the original part, it is having high activation energy. So because of this reason, the catalyst is showing very low curve. Without catalyst, it is showing high curve. So lower activation energy in presence of catalyst, higher activation energy in absence of catalyst. So from this what we can say, the rate of reaction at any instant depends upon the concentration of the reactants, and also rate of reaction changes with the concentration of the reactants. So catalyst increases, automatically what happens, the path of the reaction, the change in path of the reaction is also increasing. So by this, when catalyst increases, rate of the reaction increases. So this is about effect of catalyst. Thank you.